Good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the morning manifestation podcast, where we talk about all things manifesting. And of course, I dive into free mini reads for those who can attend live. Let me turn that light off, guys. It's kind of bugging me. That's better. All right, guys. High Vibe Mornings, the one place on the internet where we talk about all things manifesting, and I dive into free mini reads for those of you who can join live. So if you're coming live, say hello. Let me know you're here. Looks like there's a little bit of a new view on my end. And if you're watching the replay, just comment replay. Let me know you're watching replay. It's way more fun for me the more engaged you guys are. Lakesview, you made it. Good morning. I missed you. Wow, YouTube has all kinds of new features. How interesting. I could create a highlight video. I can add stream marker. This is pretty cool. Yes, I set an alarm. I missed it. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me do a quick tag on Facebook, and then we will get started with the general channeled message from Source, and then we'll dive into the free mini reads. And I am hoping that Facebook will work today. Antoinette made it. Good morning. All right, guys, let's get, quick announcement. If you guys want my free mini manifesting course, go to kellylunt.com. kellylunt.com/free gifts, and you could download that free mini manifesting course. Many people have restarted businesses off of it. They've manifested their husbands from the free mini course, not even my full paid course. Some people have made $7,000 just from listening to the videos and not even buying any services from me. So that's just my free gift to the world. So let's get started. Let's see what the general message from Spirit is. I'm starting a new day, which means I'm starting to allow myself to have a new vibrational set point. I'm open to begin to admit a new vibration out of me, and it's one that's lighter, it's one that's happier, it's one that's more ease-filled. I'm ready to walk around with more ease in my life, more softness in my body, more softness in my steps. Yes, I'd like to stay productive and get things done. I like getting things done. I like that feeling of accomplishing tasks. And now I'm just ready to feel good about myself. So I'm ready to begin to emit a vibration where I feel good about myself. I can open up and allow myself to begin to feel good. I could turn a new leaf. I could turn a new chapter. Things can begin to unfold for me. Things can begin to turn in my favor. The wind can begin to blow in my direction and lighten the load for me. Things can begin to feel lighter. A lot of this is about you guys being willing to walk around with a happier set point in your life. I can open up to happiness. I can open up to happiness. I can open up to receiving the love I think I deserve, that I so desperately want. I can open up to feeling good about wanting to be loved and feel loved. I can begin to open up and feel good about wanting a playmate. I can open up to allow good things to flow. Good things can start to flow for me. The universe can start conspiring in my favor. I can have a new relationship with the universe, and it's one where we're best friends. And my best friend wants me to do good, be good, feel good. I can have those kind of relationships. I'm opening up to begin to allow new to unfold for me. Lighter emotions will begin to exude out of me. Easier, softer. We're just pre-paving. This is what we teach you guys when we say pre-pave for the next chapter. And you always want to start general, lighter, easy, smoother, softer. Once that feels steady and solid and you're waking up a little more energy, a little bit more eager for the day, then you could start to get more specific. The things I'd like to unfold for me in an easeful, uplifting, swift kind of way is I'd like the love of my life in my life. And that needs to come in smoothly, softly, gently, where it feels natural and organic to open up to him and to have him open up to me. When that becomes normal and natural for you, then it's a, oh my God, and I want us to play pickleball and I want us to do this. Many of you just need to recognize where you're at the manifestation process and pre-pave. This new job's going to be great. It's going to be great. That's where you're at, Miss Antoinette. It's going to be great. It's going to be good. And I'm just opening up my natural well being state to be one of allowing in great things. I can become a good receiver. Things can begin to unfold for me in a beautiful, good way. I can feel good about receiving this next beautiful, good thing. And then, Antoinette, have you been holding the feeling state of, universe, I'm just playing in the make believe world right now. What would it be like if I made this much per year from my next job? Just show me what it would feel like. I'm just allowing myself to feel good right now and open up to feel what it would feel like to have this much guaranteed income coming in. And with that, we open the show to live chats and comments. Who is watching on YouTube? Go ahead and say a comment just so I can see if I'm seeing them. Sometimes I have a hard time seeing YouTube comments. Hey, CZ Bunny made it. What's up, everyone? Perfect message as usual. Okay, good. I'm glad it helped you too. Yeah, how's your steady, consistent income coming in? Have you made any progress on asking for that? Or okay, set an alarm, missed you too. Good morning. Hey. All right, guys, what's your comments on the general and any questions? I've gotten a few blessings. Yeah, feel free to share. The higher number I spoke about? The message was just about opening up to great things unfolding for you. Oh, and there was a good little kind of reminder about pre-pave. I'd like my relationship to go, oh yeah, you're in a new relationship, right? I got a random 400 check in the mail from a previous employer. That's great. Cheers. Oh, I'll celebrate. Oh, you guys, I'm available for readings right now. kellylunt.com/work with me. Private sessions. And he booked and he tipped me $70. So I made $400 for that reading. So high five to 400. We're both manifesting that. And I can see my comment on Facebook. So feel free to comment and be part of the discussion for whoever is joining from Facebook. You're calling in your manifestations more. Good job. Awesome. And my application got approved to become a licensed notary. Awesome. That's a good little potential side little income stream. You want me to do show and tell with my new gemstones while I wait for people to ask their personal reads? Check out this bad boy I got from Colorado. There's mica. That's the silver you see. And I think it's like pink flemment for the pink you see. And then that's black tourmaline in there. This bad boy is pretty heavy to carry. And then I got this fatty quartz. I just think it's so beautiful and stunning. And the last little small one, look at this cool little, it's mica. And there's a little bit of the pink fleming. For pink flament, I always thought it was rose quartz. Feeling more at easing, feeling more at ease with allowing what I want to come in. Beautiful. And someone booked a reading for my Etsy shop last week. Good job. Antoinette, my intuition has been getting louder and it's been cool seeing where it takes me. That's awesome. That's probably from the last session we had where we integrated a lot of that. Can you tell me if the new business ideas are valid or if I'm wasting my time? Well, from our viewpoint, nothing is a waste of time. You're going to learn, you're getting valuable insights. And you guys came down here to explore what creation felt like on Earth. So nothing is a waste of time from our viewpoint because you're identifying your yeses and your nos. Yes, I liked that. Give me more, universe. No, I didn't like that. Let's re-clarify. So this is where you're on the step to manifesting, universe. What I like about this is it's something to do. It feels like expansion. It feels like more money. It feels like something fun to do with someone else. What I don't like about it is that there's something about it that I don't fully trust in this. Can you help provide me reassurance? Because I'd like to feel more reassured about moving forward because I now know that I have clarity that I don't want to just do a hobby for the fun of it or a business just to spend time that way. I want something that's lucrative. You got to clarify and add to your vibrational vortex as you go. Right now, your energy is much as a hope and a prayer because there's a part of you that doesn't believe that you can make much more money than you can make right now. Do you see how that's what the real issue is? Ooh, they are just coming in with some mic drop moments at the beginning. Oh, yeah. Antoinette, did you watch the All Signs Weekly? It talked about that in the All Signs Weekly for Aries. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it was 11/11. I'm going to focus on Karina a little bit longer for that mini read. Yeah, you should rewatch that, Antoinette. The entire time I was making the All Signs Weekly, I was like, ooh, Antoinette's spending too much money, huh? Debbie, you made it. What's up? I'm so happy to be back, guys. Thanks for tuning in and coming back. So, does how we ask and phrase it, I feel struggle with that. Karina, have you downloaded my free mini manifesting course? Obviously, I think my paid manifestation course is better. You get more details in there, but my free one taught there's literally, guys, in my free mini manifesting course, I break down all 5 steps of law of attraction. Step 1, you do the ask. And it's how to ask in a way where the universe can actually deliver what it is you want. Step 2, yeah, let the universe do its job. When do you take action versus when do you receive? Step 3, get into the receptive mode of your desire and receive. Step 4, you get so good that life feels like the synchronistic flow. Ask, receive, ask, receive. Step 5, vibrational contrast. How do you navigate it so that you get right back to step 1, the clarity, and then right back to step 3, the receiving? Step 1 is all about you want to ask it in the highest vibrational way possible and in a way that has a default expectation for what it is you want. So it's not, I want a client. It's, I'm a highly sought after translator of source. I am a highly sought after translator of source, and I am always booked out. That's the ask. You might be here and you say, and I currently feel about that ask disbelief. I'm so glad. Step 2, how I get from here, not thinking it's possible, to being a highly sought after, always booked out translator of source. That's the universe's job. My job is to get into the receptive mode and receive. So you did step 1 and step 2 there. The next step for receive is, and I break all this down in my free mini manifesting course, is what are the signs that it's already coming in? Well, I got 7 people who tuned in into my show and I didn't advertise for it much and I skipped 2 weeks because of vacation. That's a good sign that like the new business I'm starting is off to a good track. I've already gotten 2 readings booked and tipped both times $70. This is a good sign. I've had people saying I missed you. That's a sign that I'm on that path. Maybe I could open up to feel more hopeful. So does that make sense, CZ Bunny? I would love a mini read. I missed you so much. Aw. Oh yeah, I tightened up my budget. Okay, good. I think it's been a while. I have just small doubts that come in and throws me off, goes well when I don't see it. So that's step 5. It's about the doubts are going to come in. Resistance is going to come in. It's how do you navigate it so that you embrace that life has Of course I'm doubting this. Nothing's worked in the past for me. Of course I'm doubting this. I've hit an income threshold. Of course I'm doubting this. I know that there's limiting beliefs that I had, and I know that I'd like to feel different about this though. Universe, I would really like to know if this is well worth my time because I now know that I do want to start a business. I like this, I like that, I like that, and I love knowing that my inner being knows even more that I like about it than I do. And I now know that I'd like to feel reassured and I'd like it to be a lucrative financial business. I'd like to make money from it. So I guess that means my relationship with money is improving right now. My relationship with money is improving. It's one with more ease, more lightness, more softness, and more importantly, more playfulness. I want to feel like I have a little bit more feeling of play when it comes to money because I'd like to start going on more vacations. This new man in my life, I'd like us to be able to take more vacations. Wouldn't it be so fun? Just to go on vacation more. Universe, get me into the vibe of feeling completely worthy and deserving of those more vacations, because that's what I'd like. Um, okay, so I think who was next? Was it like Antoinette or was it Lakesview? Lakesview, I don't think you asked a question. My intuition has been getting louder and clearer, and it's been cool seeing where it takes me. I need to rewatch. Yeah, tighten on my budget. I think it's been a while. I just have small. Okay. All right, let's focus. What is Antoinette? Someone who needs to open up to more money and get to work, or someone who's looking for work. This reading will also resonate with you. Well, let it go that didn't pan out and play out the way that you wanted. There was a part of you that did kind of have a, well, I'm going to demonstrate that I can be powerful. And that's okay. That vibration is just winding down within you. I'd like to start working again. I get that I'm going to have resistance about that topic of that idea because I've enjoyed this little chapter of my life so well. There's so much about stay-at-home momming that I liked. I loved the time. I loved the play. I love that my body felt softer and I was more present for my child. It was truly good times and I'd like to keep that up. So even though I may not see how, I know that I'd like to maintain this feeling when I come home from my next position. I'd like to be working again. Universe, help me feel good about going back to work because there's a part of me that feels like I'm betraying my child if I want to go back to work. Right now, I'm just going to accept that I don't have the luxury of not going to work. I'm going to accept it and make peace with it. You're at a little bit of odds of trying to prove and demonstrate that you can keep making it, keep this flow going without going back to work. But there's a part of you that likes work that you're dishonoring right now. And they're asking, do you see? Aw, Karina. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Do you need the link for oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. kellylunt.com/free gifts for that course, guys. And it actually just takes you to a series of 5 videos that are up on my YouTube channel. I just kind of linked them together because I know it's pretty hard. I made those videos like 12 years ago. Karina, I can't say thank you. I'm going to put that on my little mat. Here's how my manifestation's already coming back in. People are super chatting. Okay, so Debbie wants to read. I better write this down. Actually, there's like 2 people who want to read. Debbie and Lakesview. I can handle that. Are you still dating your guy, Karina? I think I'm just looking for Antoinette's comment. what I've said so much, what I've said so far. That's awesome. Congratulations, Karina. Hey, and that's up for those of you who are manifesting love. And I'm just kind of chatting until Antoinette comments. For those of you who are manifesting love, you want to like notice all the love you already have in your life. This friend brought me that. This friend asked me this question. Work, I got my work friend who asked about my weekend. All signs of love. Someone who's choosing to focus on you with positive intent. So that super chat was love. Me asking if she's still dating, that's love. So you just want to notice, make that list of just 10 things of small things of love that have happened to you. So you're just really amping up that vibration of love so that receiving more is the next obvious step. But you can also notice, like, oh man, I'm watching a show where someone who's been watching it was single and now they're in a relationship and it's made it well past the 2 to 3 month mark. I'm in the vibrational vicinity of people getting into relationships. My turn's coming. That's kind of how manifestation works. All right, maybe Antoinette ducked off the show. So we'll just go on to the next person, which I think, well, Lakesview, you said it. Lakesview, what's your question? You said an alarm to get here. Oh my God, I should have done you first. I should have known you wanted to read. And then Lakesview, and then we'll get to Debbie. Unless Antoinette pipes up. And Facebook. Oh, Karen made it. I can see your comment. Okay. All right, Karen's third. Oh, what's up, Karen? How are you? Oh, wonderful. Well, I'm glad you're home today. That's exciting. And I'm glad I could see the comment. I do the show every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time, guys. Can I have a general energy check? Okay, so a general for Lakesview. I'm liking who I'm becoming. It's headed in a good direction. I like the smoothness that I've recently pre-paved for myself and that I'm getting to enjoy right now. I'd like to solidify that as a default vibration within me, that things happen as smoothly as they possibly can for me. Just smooth. I'm pre-paving for smooth interactions. I'm pre-paving for smooth couplings and uncouplings. I'm just pre-paving for smooth interactions, smooth support. I like this smoothness that I've recently had in my life, and I like that I'm beginning to feel proud of myself. I'd like the proud feeling to continue to grow because I would like to feel good about myself. I'm beginning to allow myself to feel proud, and that's a good thing. It's good to feel proud of yourself no matter where you're at in life. I've definitely made the best of what I've had so far, and I'd like to continue to make the best, but not only make the best, just allow myself to begin to receive the best. A little bit of contrast came up when we said receive the best. Just use that as awareness for where you're at for receiving extremely good feeling things, because that's the path we see you on right now is I'm here, I've allowed myself to receive some inklings of support, some inklings of good. I'd like to begin to receive just flat out good feeling things like oh my gosh, I can't believe this beautiful good thing is happening to me and for me. Can you kind of see how that's the path you're on? Are there any updates about your son, Karen? I was curious what happened. I don't know. It wasn't a private reading. I just remember that, but I don't want to give away too much details because that's your details in your personal life. Yes, very fitting. Um, Give me more comments. I'm gonna spend a little. The show goes for an hour, so I'm gonna spend a little more time on you. Give me some more comments. You can comment like some things that you want, You can comment of like, I do want to receive just flat out good feeling things, but here's my fear, here's my resistance. I've had a streak of fortunate events happen for me, and I see how things can work out smoothly if I just let go of control. Um, I've had a streak of fortunate events. That does not have a default expectation that you expect it to continue. Whoa, my vibes have shifted that I've kind of suddenly, seemingly out of nowhere, received a series of good feeling things. I've received the different, like, I've had a streak of fortunate events happen for me. It puts it a little outside of yourself. Like someone outside of me is making these good things happen to me for me. I don't know what I did to get so blessed with this. Um, Instead of going, whoa, I shifted my vibrations enough to allow in good feeling things. I like this. I like that I've done something to shift it to allow in a series of good feeling things. They felt good and I liked it. Universe, I liked that. I loved receiving this. This is called basking, so that you like basking just means spend focus there. Like, I liked receiving that $20 super chat. It felt so good. It felt like a warm welcome back from my vacation. It feels like a huge sign of I'm on my right on the right track to growing like this new business that I'm growing, because I decided it's a new business as of this week. It's a new business, and my first day back, I received a $20 tip. That's amazing. I'm on the right track. People came to my show. There's people on both platforms watching the show. My vibration now for a growing business is stronger than it was 20 seconds ago when I started that rampage. Hey, Concha made it. Um, I like that good things are starting to happen for me. Whatever I did to vibrationally open up, universe, keep giving me signs for how to keep that going up because I liked it. I enjoyed it. That's like owning it. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'd like to make this a default expectation for me. Okay, perfect. So, yes, I'm looking forward to establishing a new life, even considering meeting new friends in my area. Yes, exactly. Good things are happening to me enough that it's allowing me to open up to begin to think about calling in more friends, more playmates. I'm at a vibrational point where I can begin to think of fun things again. That's a sign I'm going in a good direction. I'd like to open up to allow good feeling things to begin to happen to me. Let's call in some more love. Let's call in some more ease. Let's call in more good things for me. Help me feel worthy of having a beautiful new friend in my life. A beautiful new friend in my life. I'd like to feel so good that it's like, duh, of course I have a good friend. A lot of this is about you switching into the default expectation. Of course I can get this good feeling thing. My life has already turned into a positive direction. I'm going to keep up that positive trajectory and projection. Bit by bit, breath by breath, I'm going to allow myself to receive good, good, good. I'm going to allow it to become a default expectation for good to come into my life. And I want to add in the vibration of play and just have a default expectation that good things can continue to come to me. I can keep up this vibration of allowing good things to come to me, good things to come for me, despite what Kelly just said. This is source coming through for you. Good things will continue to happen for me, to me, with me, about me. I'm just activating the vibration of good within me, a good feeling. So I'd like to now feel good, well, receiving. If you can get a state of like, oh my gosh, that's so good, that's when we could keep sending more to you. And with that, we will go on to Debbie. So, Debbie, type in your question. Uh, Concha, it's going to go Debbie, Karen, um, and then you. Wow, that's a good job. I know you mentioned that. That is absolutely crazy. I know a paralegal there, Karen. Just an energy check. Yes, I can see your point. Makes a lot of sense. I do want the good things continue to flowing in. I love that. Thank you. Okay, so Debbie wants a general. Debbie, do you got a new man in your life? No. Don't make me laugh, Debbie. Oh, I see what they're saying now. Debbie, we want to talk to you about the new man in your life. What does he look like? What does he feel like? What are the activities you're doing together with him? We strongly pick up that kind of the only manifestation that you want right now is an amazing, fun, poppin' dating life. You need to put some focus there. Ooh, I do want a man in my life. We could be doing fun things together, like fill in the blank. I'd love a man in my life because I would love to be. What would you like to be doing, Debbie? Type it in the comments. And guys, this is what law of attraction is. What do you want? Why do you want it? And focus on it. You get what you focus on, whether you want it or not. I want a new man for those juicy, good conversations we'll have. I want a new man because I'd like some emotional support. I want a new man because I want to go sailing around the world. I want a new man because I'd like to feel a little spoiled. I need a new man because I love massaging people. So give me a man who likes massages. I need a new man because I love it when a man cooks for me. So it's what do you want? Why do you want it? And if you want a relationship, well, what are the top 10 emotions that you want to feel when you're in it? I want it to be playful. I want it to be mutual spoiling. I want it to feel adventurous. I want it to feel fun. Tall, handsome, sweet, responsible, fun traveling. Oh, wow. Okay, we got to break that down even more. I want a tall, handsome man. If he were tall and handsome, say everything that you want. How would you feel if it came in? Because it's that feeling state that manifests it in. If he were tall and handsome, I would feel safe. I would feel protected. I would feel like the luckiest girl in the whole wide world. So you do have to let go of the particulars, the tall and handsome. Um, you can focus on those particulars if you have a lot of positive momentum built up and getting specific. So that's what they were talking about in the general message at the start of the show today. When you're at the beginning of manifesting, you got to go general. If he were tall and handsome, I would feel like the luckiest girl in the whole wide world. Oh my God, that's what I want, universe. With this man I'm calling in, I want to feel like the luckiest girl in the whole wide world. He's so sweet to me. He's so kind to me. He's so nice. There's just these little tidbits of kindness and sweetness to each other all the time. Just little small gifts we give each other. Little small signs of, I remembered you. I paid attention to you. I appreciated you. I want a responsible man. Why do you want a responsible man? Fun traveling. Because when I'm in this relationship, this man and I, we both just love traveling. We like going to new places to hear what do the locals talk about on time. We like going to the coffee shops to check out what do local pancakes taste like. We just love being in the newness. We love seeing what the architecture looks like, going on walks around the city. Are you manifesting travel where you just want to go see all the art museums around the world? Or are you manifesting travel because you want to go to some kinky stuff, you know? Are you manifesting a kinky high adult time relationship? Are you manifesting I want him to have grandkids so that I could have the fun of little kids in my life without the responsibility of them? Does that make sense, Debbie? So Debbie, think about that a little bit and write your comments on that. It's not tall, handsome, rich. Or you can start there, but if he were tall, how would you feel if he were tall? I would feel like a lady. I would feel like a woman. I would feel so feminine. Those feeling states is what you actually want. Sightseeing, I wanna travel around the world, or I wanna travel around the US, and I just wanna see those sights because just seeing the unique, notable sights, I love being in awe of Earth and sharing those moments with someone. So it's how would you feel when you have the relationship? What are some things you guys are doing together? What are some things you would love it for him to do for you? What are some things that you want to spoil your man with? That way, because I love giving massages. So whoever the universe gives me, it has to be someone who's very affectionate. Because I'm just an affectionate little thing. Some people hate touch. So my guy, he used to love and like soft, kind of soft, light touch massages because I'm not trying to get a workout, but I'm trying to like send some love and move some energy and make him feel good. Um, that should be a good start for you, Debbie. So you kind of want your list to have at least like 10 in each of those areas. Okay, so Karen, what is your question? Oh, crazy, Karen. That would be funny. Okay, Karen, what is your question? And what's up? Who else is on Facebook? Say hi. Don't be shy, guys. If you guys would like a personal reading, go to kellylunt.com/work with me. If you would like my free mini manifesting course, go to kellylunt.com/free gifts. Um, yeah, who else is who's live on YouTube with me? I know Concha, you're after Karen. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. You could write it in here too if you want, Debbie. I'm just gonna go and focus on Karen, the next read right now. You know what I learned about myself on this Colorado trip I took? I woke up and my uncle made me a chai latte. And I woke up, I had no idea that that would be something that just would tickle me fancy. It was like 6 in the morning. I was kind of waking up, or actually, I think it was 5. I was like, open little eyes. And then he's like, I got your chai latte ready. I just went, what? And I got all giggly and just started giggling. All my friends were like, yeah, we woke up to like sounding like Minnie Mouse was giggling in the house. I was like, I'm sorry, I just got so excited. So, for me, it would be like, oh man, I want a man who like brings me matcha lattes if he's out in the morning and brings it back for me, or a man, but I don't need that every day. I definitely maybe just 1, 2, 3 times a week, like those little things that just surprise and delight you. You want to be like, yes, give me that man, universe. Yes, Debbie, that's deaf on the you don't want to just say pamper me. I love to feel pampered. When I get a morning drink in the morning, I just feel so thought of. It starts my day with my day started with love. Someone thought of me, and it is my favorite drink. Someone brought me my favorite drink, and it wasn't just someone, it was my man. My man brought me my favorite drink, and that was just truly amazing. He thought of me. I felt so special. I love starting my days feeling special, loved, cared about. Oh, I love like fuck good morning text. Ooh, I mean, forget good morning text. I want matcha lattes. Okay, Karen, sorry. What do I need to know? All right, let me turn this way. What does Karen need to know? Karen, I think you need to be open to reconciling with your son. It's something about your son that you need to know right now. Let me get the tarot cards out and then let me tune into them more. He needs to see and feel that you actually want a relationship with him, not prestige, not value. There's just a part of him that never felt like you truly wanted him. All children, there is a sense of, "Oh my god, they need more than I wanted." He just feels a little bit like I was a burden. So if you can loosen up your vibrations, universe, show me how to loosen up my vibrations because I genuinely just want to connect with him more. I want to hear about his day. I want to be included more often. I want to be invited to family gatherings. I just want to feel included. How can you help me shift my vibe so that he feels like I genuinely just want to connect with him more and hear about his day? I don't need to be involved in major decisions. Universe, help me even keep my opinions to myself. I get that he's not going to come to me for advice in life anymore. He's hit a degree of success that's a bit above where I've gotten, but I'd like to feel loved, be loved, and to be able to love him. Because just sharing the vibration of love is what gets you invited to, the family cookouts. So there's a little bit of needing to let go of being a valuable resource, a valuable place of advice for him, and I just want to share in the vibe of love. Damn, I feel like this has got deep really fast, Karen. I try and ask, hey, Vera, what's up? I think Concha is right after this. Concha, are you still live? And then Vera, if there's time in the show, I'll get to you after this. And guys, I do this show every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. If you want my free mini manifesting course, go to kellylunt.com/free gifts. If you'd like to book a private session with me right now, go to kellylunt.com/work with me. So Concha, are you still here? I've been trying. I try and ask. There's something about that. He called last night for advice. Ooh, I'm curious what topic, especially since Spirit's saying don't focus on there. Ooh, there's some tied up. I have been trying. I try and ask. What are you trying and asking exactly? Maybe Concha's not there. Who else is on Ubity Tube? Let's see who's in line for a reading. So when you say I've been trying, I try and ask. Like, give me just a little sentence of what are you trying and what are you asking? That sounds like that's headed in the right direction, though, Karen. So congratulations. All right, I'll wait like 10 more seconds to see if there's any more comments from you before I just start channeling spirit more on it. There's definitely more on that topic. Okay. Yes, for job advice, I check in a couple times a week. Sometimes the call is answered, sometimes not. He's busy and I don't press. Dang, Karen, you're at a really good place around this. Okay, what else do you got for Karen Spirit? Well, we want to say a couple things, Karen. One, do you put your phone? I enjoy that I'm in more connection and communication with him. Universe, continue to lighten up my vibe so that it's truly just about enjoying the connection that we do have because I like it. I love hearing about his day. I love being a place for him to be able to talk about his stress and to know that it's a safe spot for him. Continue to allow this relationship to flow because I'm truly enjoying it. I'm liking feeling included. I'm liking feeling needed. I'm liking feeling wanted. In terms of the job advice, Karen, we're going to press the issue a little bit. He called for it, he asked for it. Did you feel the slight bit of tension that came up around the topic? Hey, TG. How does this show work? Well, welcome, first of all. If you'd like my free mini manifesting course, go to kellylunt.com/free gifts. I do this show every Tuesday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So come back every Tuesday. It's a morning manifestation podcast, and I do free mini reads. After I start the show with a general channel message from Spirit, I then dive into free mini reads. And so right now I'm working with Karen, and then Vero is technically next. If there's time, I do end the show at 12. I move on to you. But if you would, the free mini manifesting course is at kellylunt.com/free gifts. If you'd like a private session, I'm offering those right now. You can go to kellylunt.com/work with me. I think I'm going to pull some tarot cards about you, sun, and work advice. Interesting. How did you hear about me, TG? Did you watch one of my zodiac messages and find your way here? Yes, he mentioned feeling a certain way, reprimanded. You got reprimanded, which I didn't understand. Okay. All right, let me see if Spirit's got any more, but the tarot card spread's pretty good on this topic. Okay, no, they're saying they were just saying yes, because he didn't call for actual advice. He called for a safe place to vent and unload. But Karen, it's essentially he's started to feel that you've started to come into your own. So you've started to find your own source of happiness outside of him. So it's kind of like, I hate to use strong words, sorry. There's no longer of a desperate kind of cling for the relationship to work and he owes me or anything like that. So he started to feel that you have new bargaining outside of him, things that are starting to make you happy, and you're starting to do them. He felt reprimanded. Okay. Oh, well, this reading makes more sense now then. Okay. So that's why he's reaching out. He likes the communication. He kind of does like how kind of clear and direct it is. And essentially that it's not necessarily too overly emotional. And it's mainly, he's liking that you're not seeking for a lot of emotional support from him right now. Yeah, he really likes that. Because Karen, what he called for is, it wasn't necessarily advice. It was more, he wants to be how do I word it? He wants to be seen respected. He wants to be seen as respected. He wants to feel like you respect him. I don't know how to word that. He wants to be seen as respected. So I hate to word it this way, Karen, especially since I don't know what was on the conversation, but it was more like he was looking for a place to kind of offload stress where he knew it wouldn't be used against him in the next meeting at work, or that, I guess the best analogy I can give you is I've noticed a lot of doctors and a lot of engineers, they like love talking to me about their work stress because I don't know enough about their industry to, I can't talk doctorese, I can't talk engineerese, you know? So I can't actually talk to them about it. I can't give them solutions, but I could be like, oh my God, I can understand why that feels so frustrating. Oh man, that does sound rough. Oh man, that does kind of sound like they're not helping you and setting you up for success right there. And they just get to like kind of feel seen and heard and they get that sigh of relief of like, oh, so they get to offload those emotions. And then it's always well, I know you don't know right now how to like help that patient, but you told me about these last three patients that you had and you didn't have any idea. But then on um, the last doctors don't call them sessions. The last appointment you had with them, you thought of something, you discovered it. So I wonder if this is going to be something like that. Um, does that kind of make a little like does that make sense, Karen? Or like an engineer was chatting about he had to make new schematics for an old thing that was built, and I was like, whoa, that's got to be hard. That is exactly the tone of conversations. If he felt reprimand, mm, you might be matching my tone, but if he felt reprimanded, you were not, you were probably telling him what he did wrong or what he should have done, or actually what you would do if you were in his shoes, when instead it should have been something like, man, that sounds like a difficult problem to solve. I've never been in your shoes before or at that level, so I can't say I could give you the best advice, but I can certainly point out that I think you're prepared to figure this out. Here's one example I have in the past from a story that you specifically shared with me that makes me feel confident that you're going to figure this out. That's more what he's looking for. Okay, and Vero, go ahead and start typing in your question so I could just move on to right away afterwards. I never saw Concha back. But Karen, go ahead and keep giving me a couple more comments. I just want Vero's question ready so that I can move to her. Because it's not about changing your tone. It's more about changing it from like it, it's respect, Karen. When you respect someone, like if Elon Musk were to come to you being like, Karen, I'm having this problem at work. Sure, there might be a part of you that like feels honored or like, oh my God, let me try to help solve your problem. I could tell you if Elon Musk were to come and just Kelly Lunt, not Kelly Lunt the channel. Obviously, I would channel spirit guides for him and let spirit guides tell him. If he were to come to me, I would be like, oh, whoa, this interpersonal issue, this sounds really, really rough. Here's what I can reflect back to you about your emotions. I've never been at your level in life, though. I don't know if I could give you the best advice for how to handle this, but I can tell you that I'll be here with you as you move through it. Oh, interesting. Karen, what was the exact question he asked you then? Because the message is, I trust you. I respect you. I know that you can figure this out. Like he's not actually asking for solutions. So that's why I'm a little curious. What did he specifically ask you? And Vera, feel free to ask your question too. Where'd you go, Concha? You left for a while. I was like calling your name out. I explained I told all my employees to consider these options at the time of leaving an employment change. What was his question though, Karen? Because that's you seeking, well, that's you seeking to feel valued for the knowledge that you have. When you it sounded like a lot of this message to you was about you just, this is a relationship of love. Like I love my parents. I would love it if they lived a lot closer to me. I'm probably not going to ask them advice for how to run my business though. And even though they might have some good ideas for me. All right, I'm gonna let Vero write her question. I'm gonna let Concha write her question, whichever one of you two writes it first. And I see the comment first. That's who's getting the last like 5 minutes of this read. Oh, Vero just got hers in. We'll type yours in too, Concha, and let's see. So Karen, yeah, what was his exact question though, Karen, that made you go into that? What specific advice was he asking you for? I want to find some opportunities to offer workshop talks for people to know me in the corporate and also find collabs for my spiritual weddings. I have posted, but still no real connections that move forward. Oh, Concha, this will help you too, but go ahead and write yours in too, Concha. I'll see if I can get to both of them. Well, we like that you're taking action, Vero. There's a little bit of what we told Kelly recently, because Kelly was like, hey guys, I want to grow again. Why am I not growing? And we simply told her, well, for a while there, you just had to you were in the habit of, I just got to get the video up. I just got to get the video up. I just got to get on a routine. I got to get back to being a functioning, productive adult again. Now that you're there, why not change your tone, your vibration to, I want to make the best video that I can. I want to make the most helpful, best vibrational, high vibe video I can for each zodiac sign. So, of course, I'd love more comments, more engagement, more views, and YouTube ad revenue. I'd like to start being paid for the work that I'm putting out. You have a little bit of, oh, I need to start talking about what I'm doing. Oh, I need to start posting about what I'm doing. But there's got to be a little bit more belief that people want your work. Help me feel like people want my work. Start helping me feel reassured. I'd like to feel, universe, guide me to feeling on the upper half of the vibrational list around the topic of working with people in the corporate setting and around my spiritual work. A lot of this Vero is about you being willing to reside on the upper half of the scale overall in general, and specifically on business for you. I need these vibrations moved up to the upper half of the vibrational list. Help me feel eager. Help me feel excited about it. Right now, you don't feel eager and excited about clients. If you were to get a $10,000 corporate client overnight, would you or would you not be wrapped with guilt? Do I submit resignation today or on Monday? Tomorrow or on Monday? Okay, so Karen, obviously a lot of what you're doing is right, but check it out. Where in there, he didn't want the dental advice. He's clearly just in his head tomorrow or Monday. So I'm not sure what made you go into dental advice. If you want, you could be well, if you want my random 2 cents, if you were to wait until Monday, you would get benefits for 1 more month, and then you would be able to max out your dental if that's something that is even on your mind right now. Do you hear how the way that that's worded? It's definitely respecting him. It's not lecturing. It's not momming to him. It's well, the only possible thing I could think of why Monday might be better is you get another month of insurance, and I know you haven't maxed out your dental yet. Is that even something that would influence your decision? No? Okay, then I know you're going to make the right decision. I would feel overwhelmed probably. Okay, exactly. And then Contra, I'm going to get to you super quick. I would feel overwhelmed probably. Okay. Exactly, Vero. Whoa, here's this thing that I want, and I would feel overwhelmed by it, universe. I'd like this to be moved up to the upper half of the scale. And something we recently told Kelly, well, remember that last time you got six $5,000 clients? You were then overwhelmed. You've got that old vibrational craw in there. And then Kelly had and oh my God, not only do I need 6 clients anyway, I want 6 clients. 6 clients is a good thing. Why am I worried about being overwhelmed? I have to do it, number one, anyway. Number two, that's only 6 1-hour calls a week. Wow, universe, help me bring that into alignment because that is a good thing. So, Vero, maybe just you have this all or nothing. I have nothing right now. I want it all. I want a corporate client and I want sold out workshops. Why not just go with bring into alignment a workshop for me, universe? I'm just trying to get the ball rolling. I'm trying to get the ball rolling. And like when you get the ball rolling and working out and exercising, um, you don't start by running 5 miles. You start by going on a 30-minute walk every day. I want to get the ball rolling in my spiritual business again, universe. Right now, the corporate client, even though I know that's what I need and want for the kind of money I want, right now that area feels a little too hot for me. So can you just help guide me to my first workshop? Because I'd like to do a workshop. I'd like to be working with people and helping them. I have all these techniques and tools, and I can translate tools from other languages to the language like in my local area. And I can help guide people. So anyone who's looking to what, Vero? Open up emotionally. And so Kelly is, well, who's looking for a translated message from source? Who's looking to move up the upper half of the scale? Who's looking to do something new that they've never done before? Those are the people I can help. Activate your vibe and just go, even though I know I need sold out workshops for right now, let's get the ball rolling. Universe, get me to the upper half of the scale for my first next workshop. And I'd like people in attendance. I'd like it to be very profitable. I'm now a profitable spiritual business owner. Guide me to the activity and the energy work you'll have me do, and start guiding me to the aligned actions, because I'm ready. I am ready to start working with paying clients now. Be on that journey, Vero, and definitely come back. Okay, as quick as I can with Concha. I don't know where I went. I just wanted. Oh, you didn't respond. I just wanted a message from my cat because he's become a big part of my life. I wonder if he feels like he is my soulmate kitty, or what he thinks. Is he happy? He likes you. I don't think he wants to be an indoor kitty, Concha. Um, he just doesn't. He lots of love, likes you. He just doesn't. He doesn't want to be an indoor kitty. That would cause some conflict. Yeah, he just doesn't want to be an indoor kitty, man. That's all I can tell you. He likes when you talk to him. He likes feeling your vibes. Yeah, he enjoys the relationship. I wouldn't put him as an indoor kitty, man. He does not want to be an indoor kitty. That is all that I'm hearing. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Great show. Lots of love, guys. See you next week.